Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Rafid Guzwen, and today I'd like to present my English syllabus for grade 8 junior high school. Here is the PowerPoint. The syllabus was designed to support students in developing their English communication skills through meaningful, engaging, and learner-centered activities. In this presentation, I will explain the rationale behind the syllabus, its structure, the teaching approaches used, its ranks, and how it aligns with TESOL principles. Go to the next slide. Before going into detail, let me briefly explain the organization of this presentation. First, I will discuss the design rationale here. As you can see here, it's the first part I will be explaining, which explains why the syllabus was developed in particular way. Second, I will describe the syllabus structure, including its components, units, and assessment system. And the third, I will highlight the strengths of the syllabus and the benefits it provides for learners. And finally, I will explain how the syllabus aligns with the important TESOL principles, ensuring that it follows current best practices in English language teaching. We are going to the next slide, design rationale. Now, let us look at the design rationale. The syllabus is intended for the grade 8 students who are generally at the beginner to lower intermediate level of English proficiency. One of the main goals is to develop students' communicative competence, which means helping them use English effectively in real-life situations rather than simply memorizing grammar rules. To achieve this goal, the syllabus adopts two major teaching approaches. Those are communicative language teaching, or CLT, and task-based language teaching, or TBLT here, as you can see here, written, attached here. CLT emphasizes communication and interaction. Students learn English by using it to express their ideas, ask questions, and participate in conversations. Meanwhile, TBLT encourages students to complete meaningful tasks such as giving directions, describing people, or discussing daily routines. Through these tasks, students are expected to be able to practice language in a realistic context. Overall, the syllabus focuses on meaningful communication and encourages students to become participants in the learning process. And we are going to the next slide, which is syllabus structure. Next, I will explain the syllabus structure. The syllabus begins with a clear course identity, including information about the course, grade level, and instructor. It then provides learning outcomes that describe the skills students are expected to achieve in listening, speaking, and writing. The syllabus consists of 8 thematic units. These units are organized in a logical sequence so that students can gradually build their language skills from simple topics to more complex ones. The teaching approaches used are effective as are active, task-based, and student-centered. The syllabus also includes a comprehensive assessment system combining diagnostic, formative, and summative assessment. Finally, the expected outcomes focus on improving students' communicative ability, confidence, and learner autonomy. In other words, students are expected not only to learn English but also to become more independent learners. For the next slide, we are going to the units and topics. This slide shows the 8 units included in the syllabus itself. The first we have introducing oneself, where students learn basic self-introduction skills and personal information. The second, here, as you can see here, the second unit is daily routines, focusing on describing everyday activities using simple present tense. The third unit is school life, is about school life, which helps students discuss school subjects, schedules, and experiences. The fourth, sorry, no. The fourth, the fourth unit is about hobbies, where students learn vocabulary and expression related to interests and free time activities. The fifth unit is feelings. Is about feelings and opinions, allowing students to express emotions and personal views. The sixth unit, entitled Descriptive Text, which develops students' ability, which help develop students' ability to describe people, place, and objects. The seventh unit is about past experiences, introducing students to talking about events that happened in the past. Finally, the eighth unit is directions and instructions, where students learn how to give directions and explain procedures. So, these terms are familiar and relevant to the students' daily lives, making learning more meaningful and engaging. And for the teaching approaches we use in our syllabus for the grade 8 students, for the 8th grade SMP students, the syllabus employs several important teaching approaches. First is communicative language teaching, or we can say, or we usually call it by CLT, which focuses on communication as the primary goal of language learning. The second is task-based language teaching, where students complete practical tasks that simulate real-life communication. Third is student-centered learning, which encourages active participation and allows students to take responsibility for their learning. And another important element is scaffolding. Teachers provide guidance and support at the beginning of learning activities and gradually reduce assistance as students become more confident and independent. And finally, we have integrated skills approach. The syllabus uses an integrated skills approach, meaning that listening, speaking, reading, and writing are taught together rather than separately. So, these 4 skills in English are very important. So, in this syllabus, we integrate them in one syllabus. These approaches create a supportive learning environment where students can develop language skills naturally and effectively. And here is the assessment framework for the students. Now let us discuss about the assessment. The syllabus uses 3 types of assessment. The first is diagnostic assessment, which is conducted at the beginning of learning to identify students' existing knowledge and skill levels. The second is formative assessment, which takes place throughout the learning process. Examples include classroom participation, quizzes, group discussions, presentation, and project work. This type of assessment helps teachers monitor student progress and provide feedback. And the third is summative assessment, which evaluates student achievement at the end of a unit or semester through tests, examinations, or major projects. By combining these assessment methods, the syllabus ensures that evaluation is continuous, balanced, and supportive of student learning. And below are the strengths of the syllabus. There are several strengths of the syllabus. First is learner-centered, meaning the activities are designed based on students' needs, interests, and abilities. The second is it integrates the four language skills such as listening, speaking, reading, and writing, ensuring balanced language development. The third is it uses authentic tasks that reflect real-life communication situations. This helps students understand how English can be used outside the classroom. And the fourth we have, it encourages collaboration through pair work and group activities. These activities improve communication skills and promote peer learning. And finally, the syllabus builds students' confidence and autonomy through scaffolded learning experiences. Students gradually become more independent and confident in using English. These strengths make the syllabus practical, engaging, and effective for 8th grade students of junior high school. For the alignment of this syllabus with the ESOL principles, one of the most important aspects of the syllabus is its alignment with the ESOL principles. The first principle is communicative competence. Students learn to use English for real communication rather than focusing only on grammatical accuracy. The second principle is meaningful interaction. Classroom activities encourage authentic exchanges of information and ideas. And the third, we have learner-centered instruction. Students are given opportunities to make choices, express opinions, and participate actively and in learning. The fourth principle is integrated skills development, where listening, speaking, reading, and writing are developed together or integrated together. The fifth principle is authentic assessment, which evaluates students through meaningful tasks and real-world language use. Because these principles are integrated into both teaching and assessment, the syllabus provides a coherent and effective framework for English language learning. Finally, we are going to the conclusion section. To conclude this English syllabus for the 8th grade students of SMP was designed to promote communicative and meaningful language learning. It is based on the principles of communicative language teaching and task-based language teaching. It includes carefully selected thematic units and uses a balanced assessment system. The syllabus supports the development of communicative competence, learner autonomy, and confidence while remaining strongly aligned with TESOL principles. Therefore, it provides a practical and effective framework for helping junior high school students to improve their English skills and prepare for real-life communication. And thank you very much for your attention. I will be happy to answer any questions if you have. Okay, as I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.